everyone and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So before we start the readings for this week, I just wanted to tell you just a quick little story. To be fair, I have, as you can see, this witch here this week on my table, and there's a story how I acquired this witch, okay, which I'm quickly going to sort of explain to you. There's somebody I watch called Brum Reseller, and I will put his channel link in the description box below. He's based here in the UK, and he sort of works for himself. And what he does, he goes around to the local car boot sales, he'll go to charity shops and what have you, and pick up items that are being sold, and then he will go and then resell them on his eBay account and makes just a little bit of an add-on to earn a living, as we all try and do. So yeah, I'm going to clip in okay, I'm going to try and clip in the little excerpt of the video where he goes to this man who was selling these beautiful dragons. They were like little dragon statues, and this witch was sort of amongst these dragons, and he took no interest to the witch. And I was watching the video thinking, oh my god, go for the witch, go for the witch. Okay, and he wasn't. He just took all these dragons and he did a deal with the dragons, okay, and then he was sort of still hovering around and he was looking at some bookends, and the chap turned around basically and said, you know what, mate, just give me £5 for the bookends and you can have the witch as well. And I was jumping for joy because I was like going, have the witch, okay. So I messaged him after and said, if you haven't sold it, could I buy it from you? I offered to buy it from him, and he said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'll do you a trade. He says, if you can do a reading for my partner, then you can have the witch. And I went, yeah, no problem. And that's what I did. So I gave him a reading. He gave me a shout out on his channel last week, okay, which I obviously clipped into the video. So yeah, he's worth a watch, especially if you're here in the UK, because you'd understand the concept of boot sales. He's just a nice chap, and he does some funny sketches as well within his videos. So I did say I'd return the favour back, so I'm going to drop his link in the description box below. Any of my subscribers that are interested, please go over and just support his channel.
Tenner on the lot.
What, all the dragons?
All these little things here.
It's 15.
15.
Yeah,
It's like 10.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not really good with
I'm
the.
here to get rid of it, you know what I mean? I don't want to take it over.
Oh, I'm not really good with offers. Oh, great, thanks for that, mate.
What's these for £2 each? I don't like them because they've got the Grim Reaper on them.
£2. What would you do on them? What are these made out of?
I'll tell you what, thank you. Give us another £5. Take that.
Yeah.
Them two, because they're bookends.
Yeah.
And have them two.
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah, so. Right. You just chuck them in there, yeah. There you are, there's your £5 back, so.
Cheers, young man.
Great, thanks for that, cheers.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get into the haul. So here we have it. Oh, hold on a sec. Hello? There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at...
There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
Hello, children.
I sold a witch to a witch. If you read the comments on some of the videos, you might see somebody called Poetry Witch. I didn't realise she does readings, you know, like palm readings, and so I swapped her, the witch, for a reading, and the reading was really good. I'll put a link to her channel down below, because yeah, very impressive. She said stuff that nobody else could have known.
So my lovelies, that is how I acquired this lovely witch. So don't forget to check out the link in the description box below and show some support if you are interested. Okay, so now we will get on with the readings. Now I'm going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, what did I have out in the poetic words for you this week? And they were, Scorpio, you need some get up and go as your battery is feeling flat. Some news you have been waiting for will land upon the mat, bringing you a more lucrative outcome will bring a big smile to your face and an offer to participate in something. So just watch this space. So I felt like an offer was coming in for some of my Scorpios about participating in something or being sort of part of a group, okay, in sorting something out that way. It could be on a social thing, it doesn't have to be a work ethic, but your battery was feeling flat, but this news that you've been waiting for will bring in a better outcome than you thought. Especially if it was financial, I feel like something's going to come out in more of a financial gain for you. So let's just start. Well, I'm not going to say shuffle these cards because they're round cards and I am struggling really to shuffle these today. I said it's like shuffling beer mats, guys. If you can remember the old beer mats, especially in the UK, sort of every pub that you went into, they had these like paper beer mats, quite thick actually, that I used to like to rip apart as a kid. I was a vandal. But yeah, so let's have a look what's coming out for Scorpio. Right, we've got one there. Just going to dig in deep, Scorps. Oh, that's one I wanted to flick out for you anyway. So what have we got going on? We have the sustainer and the self. Wow. The sustainer is you've tried to keep things under control, trying to not blow your top as well, Scorps. Okay, I just feel there's pressure being building around you. And it's also about shaping your world as well. You've been sort of trying to shape your world, how manifesting your future. Now the self here is about harnessing your energies back. You've spread yourself quite thin of late and it's sort of coming out saying you need to start to bring your energies back to centre. Okay, recharge. You need to recharge and be ready for what is about to take off. So let's clarify those two cards, Scorpio. What else have we got for Scorpio? And we have the thinker, and this is what you've been sort of in the energy you're in now. You're onto this first block, not being able to move to the second stage because you're sitting there all forlorn, downtrodden, wondering what an outcome's going to be. Okay, very fragile, very vulnerable situation that you find yourself in, and it's saying don't overthink things, because whatever you think is not going to change the outcome. Yeah, manifest the outcome that you want to see as a positive, but don't dwell on the negative. So let's just highlight that card out of another deck. But the stars are working around you, wishes are coming in. It's just that you've got your head down in that picture, not seeing what's going on around you. And look at this, ride the wave. Okay, they're saying ride the wave. You're coming to the end of this. Okay, you have been through it, but the dolphins are a beautiful, energetic, happy energy. And it's saying you've sustained this energy and you've rode the wave to the end. Okay, there's an end coming here for you, Scorpio, on something or other. So let's have a look what your hidden psyche is feeling this week. Okay, let's have a look how you're feeling deep within. And it's grieving. So this is a sense of loss because, as I said, you've gone through this sort of transformation phase. Okay, you could have sort of been, your soul could be grieving because you're looking on a negative outcome on something. It can also mean news coming in of a loss for some of you, to be prepared. When the grieving comes out, it's like to say, okay, you're going to hear some sad news coming in. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but I can't sugarcoat things, and I have to sort of say it as it is. But I feel like your spirit is saying, come on, there's a transformation, there's light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, we've got the butterfly, and to lift yourself out of this sad energy. It's like a sad energy. So let's have a look at what the universe wants to add on to this then. Okay, and it's sad embrace. See, they're saying they've seen you in this. Your spirit's been in a low energy. You've done nothing but portray sadness, and they've seen you in this light. But a 5 and a 4 comes to a 9. We've got a near completion of a full moon here, and it's like to say, you're getting yourself caught up in your own sort of self-sabotage. So let's have a look at the animal spirits, what come out around this. Before I do, for you, Scorpio, because it's you, Scorpio, I'm going to bring out the magic cards, as I call them. Okay, I only bring the magic cards out for special people who need a bit of clarification, extra clarification. And on this, because you've had this sad energy, Scorpio, I just want to pull out a card. Oh, look at this. Channel your knowledge. Critical judgment. Okay. It's like you're bringing in your own demons. So that's even cementing the fact that your brain goes on overload. You fill your brain with all this negative and you channel this negativity. Stop it now. Okay, you've got to stop that now, because sometimes what we think we actually manifest. You're your own devil. Okay, so we've got the snake wanting to jump out there, which is the alchemical sign of earth. You've got to shed this skin. Okay, there's all things waiting to come in here, and abundance is waiting to come in, but you're this snake sort of putting this dampener on the goodness that is trying to come through. So you've got to shed that negative skin from you, in a metaphorical sense, allowing the positivity to come through. And look at this, you tie yourself in knots, this alchemical sign of earth again. Okay, saying you're your own worst enemy, you tie yourself in knots, and you're stopping the good energy flowing through. So let's have a look at what the messages are from Spirit this week for you, Scorpio. You're a naughty Scorpio, okay? Thinking negative. We do though. I'm a Scorpio, and we always look at a fail-safe plan. Like if we're presented with a situation, okay, and we're waiting for an outcome, and then we go through every episode of, well, that happens if this comes out, then I need a backup plan there. And we shouldn't have backup plans, okay? We shouldn't have backup plans. I was listening to somebody recently, and they were on about this, saying whatever you think, sometimes you shouldn't have to think of a backup plan, because you don't need one, okay? Because you're manifesting negativity. So we've got to stop it, Scorpio, okay? So we've got here passion. That's lovely. Love, sexual energy, passions aroused, vital life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control. Surrender, okay? Surrender this negativity, okay? Start to allow the love, the sexual passion, the energy, everything that you're blocking out to come in, okay? It's waiting there in an abundance to come in, and all you're doing is being critical and judging and allowing all these demons and dark thoughts to come in. So yeah, you've got to ditch it, Scorp. You've got to ditch it. So let's have a look what your fairy oracle cards are this week. So we've got business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or a career opportunity. But I look at the card here. Look at all these little elves and pixies in glee of an abundance that they are taking on board. And I feel this is the energy that is coming in for you. Start to manifest the goodness into your life, okay? And a business venture is like, this is your job. This is your job to do this for you. None of this negativity, Scorpio. So, my lovelies, I hope you can take something from that message this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. Until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.